Hey everybody out there, it's time for Off the Ledge. I'm Annette Dion. I'm the host and founder of the Psychic News Network, and we do this daily, but it's not a live stream. I just record in the morning and upload it. Just for those of you who think that you're missing the live, you're not. It is new moon time. It is the moon is in Pisces today. It went into Pisces in the wee hours of the morning, and then the new moon officially hits this evening, right around just after the time that we have our guided meditation tonight, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern, so please join us for that. The guided meditation is to heal America with our visualization. So please join us, and you can go to any Thursday night video in my feed. Under the lives, if it says Thursday, that's our Grassroots of Democracy. We've shifted from boots on the ground work more to working in the energy world. Before I read to you from Ernest Holmes, I want to explain, last night the PNN video that we did live together got removed. And so when I saw that, the copyright claim in red lettering, then I was aware that it had been blocked. And my first thought was, well, I showed a YouTube video from a Midas Touch person. Maybe that was it. And then I thought, well, maybe the Isha Foundation, because it was Mahashivratri yesterday, and I showed video from that. And Isha's kind of sticklers about that. The volunteers get overly zealous about protecting Sadhguru, so I thought, well, maybe it's that. But lo and behold, it was the thing that I would not have guessed that they would remove my YouTube video for. They've blocked it. And it was the clip of Kamala's speech from the NAACP, which was attended by, from what I could see from the audience, all blacks. I'm going to get in touch with the NAACP today to see if they can write to YouTube and get that copyright claim removed. But I'm just going to say here, I'm not pointing fingers at anyone just yet. But I just want to remind you that it's Google that took down the graphics that commemorated that the month of February is in fact Black History Month. And I'll just leave that there. But stay tuned. On the good news front, my songs, We've Got to Come Together and We Won't Be Backing Down. Swing Blue Alliance reached out to me. I need to reach out back to them. They want to set up a Zoom meeting with me about my songs. So that's a positive thing. Let's listen to Kathy Beale, our astrology report for today. Oh, she's so good. She sent me the next few also. We text each other a lot, so sometimes I have to search a bit to find the today's. And today is the 27th. You probably feel that the energy has shifted. It definitely has. New moon energy is great for rebooting. So let's reboot our commitment to save our democracy from this fascist coup. I know, it's hard that those words are coming out of my mouth, but we have to face what it is for real. We can't be deluded anymore. Here's Kathy for today.
This is Kathy Beale of EmpowermentUnlimited.net with Astro Insight for Thursday, February 27th, 2025. Two big events today. Be on the lookout for opportunities to change your thinking, to get a piece of information that maybe you didn't think you were going to be able to get, possibly from an unexpected source. Mercury, the god of communication, is in an opportunity aspect with Uranus, the great awakener, the liberator, the guy who knocks our perspectives sideways. News ought to be pretty interesting today. And also we have the Pisces new moon, a good place to park your new perspectives. This new moon is incredibly expansive and has the possibility of being really magical and ultimately ending up being very grounding and long term. So bottom line, dream the world you want to be in, voice it, claim it, make it so. That's all for now.
That's perfect for what I was just telling you. That is perfect. So empowermentunlimited.net is where you go to get a reading with Kathy. To know your astrology chart is like knowing your soul's blueprint. So don't miss that. She's excellent. We have her on frequently. We've developed a pretty good friendship, which is wonderful. For today, from Ernest Holmes' 365 Science of Mind. I just love that astrology forecast. That was just perfect. I keep my thought clear. That's also perfect. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's a line from the Bible. We are surrounded by a receptive and creative medium that receives our thoughts and acts upon it. I preach about that all the time. We are surrounded by a receptive and creative medium that receives our thought and acts upon it. There's nothing harder than keeping the thought straight, and nothing else so desirable. It's not easy in our contacts with the daily world to keep our thoughts so clear that we never become unpoised, that we never accept anything we do not wish to accept, and that we always control the intellect so the emotions do not respond unless the intellect says to respond. But whenever we can do this, our destiny will be in our own hands, backed by an immutable power. But before we do this, we must relate and harmonize ourselves with the infinite. We oppose it when we admit that anything opposes us. We deny it when we admit that a good is denied to us. When we find ourselves in discordant conditions, we should never say, "Oh, what's the use?" Rather, we should say this: there is something in me that is greater than this condition, and it can dissolve it. The source, the divine, can dissolve it. We have the privilege and power to do this, and if we use this ability properly, it will produce wondrous results. Remember that the cause of everything is an idea, and that the thought is the mold in which our tangible experience is cast. I feel like I never stop talking about this. All thought is creative. It is essential that right now we choose to fight. We don't have to get our weapons and get on the battlefield, but we have to energetically and with our activism fight this fascism. And if you want to know from my psychic perspective, that blob of lard that's illegitimately in our White House, and that mega billionaire, mentally unstable, crazy person who's declaring himself to be king of the world in so many ways, are weak. They are weak. Energetically, they are weak. Putting on this air as though they are strong. But I have seen the cracks in their armor, and there are many, many cracks in their armor. They keep trying to cover up and hide what they're doing. They keep trying to distract, and they do it. They do it with some measure of success. But we're smarter. And the people that they're firing, by the probably millions by now, I don't know the exact number, but the federal workers that they have fired are very astute, very intelligent, very evolved, very well educated. A huge percentage of them, maybe it's not every single one, but a huge percentage of them are very capable people that are moral, that have ethics, that have great work ethics, that are public servants, that want to save our country from this attempted fascist takeover, and do not think that they'll be backing down, because they won't be. Let's take a look at some cards. Now, in light of my video got taken down from last night, I can still watch it, but it's still available for me to see. There was some great stuff in that PNN from last night. So I will do my darndest to get it back up so that you can all view it in case you missed it live. I know a lot of people watch things afterwards. Let's pull 3 cards for guidance for today. ride this really strong. I mean, Mahashivratri was yesterday, and that was powerful, powerful energy. While I'm thinking of it, please download the app. I just had it in front of me. The app for Sadhguru has a brand new app. It looks like this when you open it, and please download this. You have to promise me that you will, because the more people that come, the more powerful we are. It's called Miracle. Go to the App Store, Miracle of Mind Sadhguru. Just type in Miracle of Mind in your App Store search bar. Miracle of Mind Sadhguru. It's that one in the corner there. 3 cards for the collective for today. Tonight, don't forget, we have our meditation time. All right. I meditate twice a day, every day, and if I didn't, I don't know where I would be. So I highly, highly recommend it. Fighting, I was just talking about that. Fighting. Today we are fighting back. Fighting and participation. These are our guiding words for today. Because we're listening to our inner voice that's telling us we have to save this country. We have to save one another. This current criminal, it's just a cast of criminals that are illegitimately running our country into the ground, not really running the country. We have to save each other from the wrath of them, because what they are capable of doing and what they're attempting to do, and this is what Putin wants, is kill us, directly or indirectly. But we're not gonna let it happen. We're going to make democracy, strong democracy, happen again. So we are fighting. We are coming together. I'm going to get that song together out there. I'm going to get it out there for everybody. We've got to come together. And the inner voice is very strong. So don't forget to get this app. And I did talk about it last night, but since the video was blocked, you missed the message. Miracle of Mind Sadhguru. It's a free app. It will calm you down. Let's take a deep breath in and hold it, and a longer breath out. Let's do it 2 more times. Deep breath in, hold it, and a longer breath out. And a deep breath in, hold it, and a longer breath out. So I just wanted to say I didn't finish my sentence. I may do another short PNN today, depending on how the day goes. If you'd like to book a discounted reading, send me an email, annettedion7@gmail.com. All right. Namaste. Fight back. When we fight, we win. Have a great day.